Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for January 31st, 2018. For this final day of the month of January, we're going to be very seasonably cold today. Temperatures are going to be very near the seasonal averages for highs, and we're going to have partly cloudy skies for the most part. We're going to have a system off to our north. Some clouds are going to increase later in the day and the evening, so we're going to turn mostly cloudy overnight, and temperatures will turn to the south, so we're not going to have too much of a drop-off in temperatures overnight. So probably it'll go down about 8 to 10 degrees from what you see in daily highs today. And then moving forward from this point, we do have a system that's going to move in from the west. This is in association with a cold front that's going to come in on Thursday. Now, this is going to be, it's going to be too mild ahead of this front. So the front is still in the morning, is still up here like this. So we still are on this side of the front down here with a southwesterly flow. Okay, so we're not going to be talking about any wintry precipitation, at least to start. I think we're talking about rain showers to start, and that's going to be during the day here on Thursday. You can see that with the precipitation depiction here. You get some showers for the most of the area, maybe a few wet snowflakes mixing in far northwest, but this is not a lot of precipitation regardless. This is very light and insignificant, so this is probably not going to do what the last system did. If this was all snow, we probably have something similar, but it's not. Starting off as rain, and this is now looking at Thursday evening, so you can still see a majority of our area is still in the rain here. As this front moves off to the south, however, you will have temperatures dropping, and there could be a mix of rain and snow at the tail end, or maybe ending as snow, but this is going to be so insignificant that a map would not even be necessary. This is going to be coating to an inch, if that, on the back end, and those rarely work out. Earlier in the week, we were talking about maybe an area low pressure moving along this boundary and enhancing some of this precipitation, and that did not happen. Okay, so that's what the models were showing earlier in the week, and that is no longer the case. So we're not dealing with a big system here Thursday. It actually sped up. It was originally Friday. Now it's Thursday night, later Thursday afternoon, with showers transitioning to mixture of rain and snow overnight with little or no accumulations likely. So you can see that as it pulls away in the pre-dawn hours Friday morning, you have a few residual snow showers, but we're probably not doing too much. And it's pretty consistent across all model guidance. We don't have anything going on. So Friday's just a clouds giving way to Sunday, and we will have temperatures that are going to stick around near to slightly below average for both Friday and Saturday. Saturday's actually going to be a mostly sunny day, and that's because you have high pressure off to our south moving in. Okay, but this is not going to last too long either. We're going to get into a pattern here. We're going to be dealing with a lot of nuisance events every 2 or 3 days. There's nothing really standing out as a large signal. There's going to be a few things that are going to be close calls that we have to watch. One of those are going to be on Super Bowl Sunday, but I think that's mainly for our far southeastern areas. We're going to keep an eye on that closely, as this is a look at Saturday evening. Another system moving off to our west, very similar, with a low pressure moving off to our northwest, and then a cold front associated with it. That's going to move eastward, and could be a few snow showers with this on Super Bowl Sunday. And I think it's going to be cold enough to snow, even though the temperatures are not going to be cooperating at the surface. So temperatures aloft are pretty cold, and the cold front itself at this point is down here like this. So this is all snow falling. The problem is, you can see where the 32-degree line, I'll outline it for you just in case you can't see it. This is the 32-degree line. That's how far north it is. So everything up here will be cold enough for snow, but there's not really that much precipitation up there. In between, we're like 35, 38-ish right in here. You can see some snow falling because the upper levels are cold, but and it's very light. This is all really light stuff, lowest on the scale. So it's just for a few light snow showers falling, but not sticking, not very well anyway. But would be surprised if somebody gets a coating out of this or something. But this is Super Bowl Sunday. We now look ahead to the nighttime hours. As this front continues to drift off the south, there's going to be an area low pressure, hard to see here on this frame, but it's right down here, that's going to be moving off to the northeast. So just follow that in the next couple frames here. I just want to show you that. As it moves off to the northeast and gets into a position right here, this may be close enough, if this low pressure does in fact form, that our southeast areas across Delaware and southern New Jersey could get clipped with accumulating snow. Now, the European model is a little bit more robust with this, and it has a 3 to 6, 4 to 8 inch snowfall across this region. So it's definitely something we have to keep an eye on, but I think it's just for those areas down there. There could be a trend northwest with this, so we'll keep a close eye on it. Right now, this looks like, as it's written right now, does not look like anything more than a nuisance, but this can certainly trend more robust as some of these storms that are out here have this winter especially the month of December. We saw that a lot. But we're primarily focused with this area right here for some accumulating snow if that were to occur. So we'll keep a close eye on that just in case. But this is overnight into Monday morning, and then the system pulls away. Monday's a partly cloudy day, and then we have another system that's going to be trailing behind it for later Tuesday. Clouds are going to increase on Tuesday, and then you have this system moving in from the west. This is actually a southwest flow event. The area low pressure that's driving this is right out here. So there's a warm front sitting just like this out ahead of it. You're going to have overrunning snow that's going to come in either later Tuesday or Tuesday night. So we'll keep an eye on that one too. Right now, again, not a big deal, nothing to be worried about just yet, but we're going to keep an eye on these because any one of these little nuisance events that we talked about happening up through the first maybe 12 days or so of February, they're going to be mostly nuisance events, but you can have one that overperforms every once in a while, so you have still to keep an eye on them. Even though the pattern is suggesting that these will be nuisance events, it only takes one to just blow up and do something a little crazy. For example, that Super Bowl night, Sunday night deal, South Jersey, Delaware, we're going to keep an eye on that, and we're going to keep an eye on this one later Tuesday night also, because it can turn into something a little bit more robust if it takes a different track. Right now it's not forecast to do so, but you never know. We're talking about something that is almost a week away, and especially when you're dealing with these nickel and dime events, they can be very tricky. Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for January 31st, 2018. Have a great Wednesday.